Do you know that plant is the most important organism on earth? Without plant, all other organisms will not be able to survive because the energy chain will not be able to continue and it will collapse. All right? Every energy chain begins with plants. So, the question today is that how does plant obtain their energy? This is Science with Dani. We will explore photosynthesis. Welcome to another episode of Science with Dani, where we help students and parents in their science PSLE preparation. So, if you are a parent or a student who wants to improve in your primary science, click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you will not miss any of our future video. All living things on earth needs energy, and this energy is obtained through food. Energy is important for living things to carry out their life processes in order for them to survive. But the thing is this, the way how an animal obtains energy is different from the way how plants obtain energy. Animals depend on other organisms that they eat in order for them to have energy. How then does a plant obtain its energy? Plant obtains its energy through a process which is called photosynthesis. Plants make their own food using materials from the environment through a process which is called photosynthesis. All right? This material that the plant gets from the environment, they are carbon dioxide, water, as well as sunlight. And in the plant itself, there is this substance that is called chlorophyll. All right? So, plant is going to absorb carbon dioxide from the environment through the stomata, as well as the roots will absorb water from the ground, all right, and send it to the leaves, while chlorophyll is already found in the leaves, and that is the reason why leaf is green in color. All right. So, with the help of light energy, the plant is able to combine this material and produce sugar, or it can also be called as glucose, and that is the food for the plant. But in that process, there is actually one byproduct of photosynthesis which is very important and crucial for all living things on earth, and that is oxygen. So, the oxygen produced by the plant, some of it will be used by the plant in order for it to respire for its energy, and then most of it is actually being released to the environment in order for the other organisms, other animals, to use it in their respiration. If we look at the materials used by the plants in order for it to photosynthesize and make food, we can come up with a simple equation for photosynthesis. All right? This equation will state carbon dioxide plus water in the presence of sunlight, all right, will produce oxygen and sugar. Okay, so this equation is something that is very easy to remember and will help you to understand what is needed for photosynthesis, what is produced during photosynthesis. The sugar that the plant produces during photosynthesis in the form of glucose will be used by the plant for it to obtain energy. But the excess sugar that it produces will be stored in different parts of the plant in the form of starch. Photosynthesis has a rate. In other words, it means that photosynthesis can speed up or it can also slow down. All right? And this is called the rate of photosynthesis. Rate of photosynthesis is being determined by a few factors. But if you go back to the equation just now, you'll realize that the rate of photosynthesis, or how fast or how slow the plant photosynthesize, will depend on the material that is available to the plant. In other words, if there is more carbon dioxide in the environment for the plant, then the rate of photosynthesis will be higher. But if it's lesser, it will be slower. All right? As well as If there's more water in the ground, then the rate of photosynthesis would also increase. However, if there's lesser, it would decrease. The number of leaves on a plant will also determine the speed of photosynthesis. All right, more leaves, the plant would then photosynthesize faster because there will be more chlorophyll to absorb light energy. All right, and then finally sunlight, the energy that actually runs photosynthesis. With more sunlight, the plant will be very happy and the plant will be able to increase its rate of photosynthesis. All right, the rate of photosynthesis cannot continue to keep on increasing. That would actually not be beneficial for the plant. And the rate of photosynthesis will have a limit because of all these materials in the environment. Right, let's look back at what we have learned today. Firstly, plant makes their own food through a process called photosynthesis. Secondly, the materials needed by the plant to carry out photosynthesis, as well as the product of photosynthesis. Okay, as then we took a look at the rate of photosynthesis, how rate of photosynthesis can increase as well as decrease. Thank you for sticking with me to the end of this video. If it has been helpful for you, you might want to share it with your friends or those whom you know will benefit from watching this video. I'm all excited to see you again in my next video where there'll be more sharing to help you in your science learning journey. Don't forget to click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell. See you in my next video. I am Dani, saying goodbye. Bye-bye.